Hello everyone and welcome to my 57th review. Today I'll be reviewing Exodus by DMX. So going into this there was a lot of excitement, fear, and questioning. For me, I was excited to listen to this, but also I've never listened to a DMX album. I usually have a problem with posthumous albums when they release it like they did here. They're releasing so soon after his death, and also with how overloaded it is with features, it seemed like no care would go into it and there would be barely anything from DMX. We'll have another situation like we did with XXX Tentacion. It also seemed like that the album was finished before he died, so it was DMX's choice to have a lot of features, and he would add a lot. But after listening to it, while it is somewhat disappointing, some songs still have some great songs with good performances from him, some would bring angry and also heartfelt moments. But let's get into this. That's My Dog as the intro and starts out bringing a great aggressive feel with sharp keys and heavy drums with Swizz Beatz and the LOX, which I didn't know is Jadakiss Styles Piece and Chic Lounge, who I didn't know, and they're all great. The chorus from Swizz Beatz I really like with the weird flow he went with and his voice fitting so well. Then everyone brings a great verse, with Styles P probably being my favorite. This is a solid song all around in the top 3 for me. Bass Salts brings another aggressive cypher, I guess, with it bringing non Jay-Z and Nas. The heavy sirens or horns and drums bring a great feel. While Jay-Z isn't bad, he's not that exciting for me. Same with Nas, he's definitely not bad, but I don't think he really fits the instrumental well, which is disappointing because both Jay-Z and Nas bring great verses. Then DMX has the best verse on here in my opinion. It's still a favorite with everyone bringing great verses and having good instrumental, but somewhat disappointing for me, I guess. Dogg's outbrings more great aggression with Lil Wayne and DMX, and are somewhat frightening feel to the instrumental with the light airiness to it than the heavy percussion. DMX and Lil Wayne are great, but Swizz Beatz is on the chorus, and here the weird flow just sounds bad. Still a good song, but I don't care for the chorus. Money 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 was a song I didn't know what to expect with DMX and Moneybagg Yo. And it's fine, I like the fearfulness it brings with the harp, I think, the strings and heavy drums. Moneybagg Yo and DMX I think fit well together too. It's fine song overall, but nothing spectacular really. Hold Me Down brings a more emotional feel going into life getting worse it seems and having God to help him with great help from Alicia keys. DMX has great verses too with Alicia's background vocals and the chorus being great too with the grand piano chords, heavy drums, and the other warpy sounds I a lot. It is weaker compared to other songs but still a good song with its emotion with it. Skyscrapers was another song with a weird collab here that I didn't know what to expect with DMX and Bono, and I don't mind it that much but it is still pretty awkward at some points. Bono's chorus is fun with the lively vocals and DMX brings some more emotion, but I don't think either really fit the instrumental well. It's definitely the weakest song. Stick Up Skit is just a short skit of a stick up with crossed infrared and Icepick, and we could have been fine without it. Not bad I guess, but it's whatever. Hood Blues is another great song with Griselda bringing great verses. The calm's so one instrumental with the heavy bass and then the light flute I think and drums complement everyone well besides maybe DMX. And with DMX, I don't care for his verse here too much with it sounding very messy. But Westside, Benny, and Conway all bring great verses, with Westside Gunn probably being my favorite, and overall it's the top 3 for me, with while DMX verse sounding somewhat messy, still isn't that bad really. Take Control is another one of my favorites, bringing a more calmer, smooth sound with Rhodes, bass, and drums, and then the great use of the Marvin Gaye sample on the chorus. DMX is actually really good here, even with his raspy voice, and of course Snoop Dogg fits perfectly here. It's definitely one of the better songs here in the top 5 for me. Walking in the Rain has another more calm and saddening feel with great chords, bass, and drums. DMX on the verse and chorus is very good, sounding very weak I guess, seeming to go into getting older and what life is like for him now. Nas has a great verse too, but I probably prefer DMX over this. Then Denaun's great vocals complement the song so well and is overall another top 5 for me. Exodus Skit is just a simple skit, but still is a heartfelt part of the whole album with his kids and is somewhat saddening too. This isn't something I go back to on my own really, but still is very heartfelt. Letter to My Son, Call Your Father brings the most saddening song of the year with an incredible ballad I guess with beautiful guitar, piano, and incredible strings from Brian King Joseph. DMX sounds very sad and here bringing definitely a heartfelt verse, but I think the performance of some lines with how offbeat it can be at some points take away from the feeling he might be going for. But his verse isn't really bad, just at some points out of place. Then Usher's incredible vocals on the chorus fit the feel so well, and even the vocals that Brian offers on the bridge complement the song very well. And overall, it's just a beautiful song. Talking to the Sun is my favorite song. Prayer is the outro, and it's just a prayer, but I still think it's a perfect way to end the album. Well, it's not something I go back to a lot. I still think it's great and heartfelt, and like I said, it's a perfect way to end the album. And all I really have to say left is, it can be messy and disappointing at some points, but still has great songs with great aggression and very saddening moments. 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching.